What's up, everybody? I'm Eric, and this is Under the Arch Sports. Today, we're going to take a look at the Cardinals being eliminated from the playoffs, and we'll look back on the life and career of Bob Gibson. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, find us on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. So, the St. Louis Cardinals have been eliminated from the playoffs. They lost Game 3, winner-take-all game against the San Diego Padres. And it was a frustrating game. You look at games 1 and 2, 7 runs and 9 runs. And I'm sure some people were thinking, hey, maybe the offense is finally starting to figure things out. And you look at game 3, hey, San Diego, their starters are out. They're having to throw a bullpen game. Are they even going to have the arms to make it 9 innings? And the Cardinals get shut out. And it's maddening when you watch. Cardinal fans just have to be shaking their heads. You look at the Cardinals offense, and it goes back to, frankly, what I said when I was previewing this series. The offense, the only consistent thing about it is its inconsistency. It's really as simple as that. You never know what you're going to get out of a St. Louis Cardinals offense. You may have guys just spraying the ball all over the field, or you may have a bunch of guys looking like Harrison Bader in Game 1 with 5 strikeouts. When the team is consistently inconsistent over a number of years, one, you do need some offensive improvement, especially third base and probably one outfielder. I would say should be on the wish list for the Cardinals this year. But you also have to look at the hitting coach. At this point, I don't know what defense someone can make for Jeff Albert sticking around. Personally, I think he should be gone out of here yesterday. I think he should be gone. But here we are. The Cardinals are out. They are watching the rest of the playoffs from home. And, misery loves company. Just take a look at the rest of the National League Central. There was an NL Central team participating in each of the 4 National League wildcard round series. Frankly, the Cardinals did better than any of them. If you look at the Dodgers versus the Brewers, the Brewers scored 2 runs and then got shut out. The Cincinnati Reds did not score a run in their entire series. Back-to-back shutouts against the Atlanta Braves. And then the Cubs. Oh, the Cubs. Playing against the Miami Marlins. They scored 1 run in their 2 games. So, 4 teams from the NL Central made the playoffs. All 4 lost. The Cardinals were the only team to even win a game in their series. The other 3 got swept out of there. What that means, to me, the NL Central is going to get roughed up. And they would have been this year if they were playing against the NL West, NL East, and whoever else. The Cardinals playing only against what looks to be the worst of the 3 National League divisions. Only playing that division, they managed 30-28. That's not good enough. That's not going to cut it. So, I think if you look at next year in a 162-game schedule, assuming we have it, I think the entire NL Central is looking kind of shoddy. I feel like 90 games might win the division next year, unless there are some teams that make some serious improvements. It may not even take 90. But, there's winter meetings and all sorts of dealings, free agency to see. So hopefully some NL Central teams can make some improvements. Now, Friday night, after the game, we learned of the passing of Bob Gibson. He was 84 years old. He'd been battling pancreatic cancer, and pancreatic cancer is one of those where by the time you get a diagnosis, most of the time there's not a whole lot to be done. But Bob Gibson survived a long time with it. I think that's a testament to his competitive nature. He fought so hard against it. You're one of those quirks that just pop up in life. The single performance that Bob Gibson is best known for is Game 1 of the 1968 World Series, where he set the World Series record with 17 strikeouts. Bob Gibson died on the anniversary of that game. It was October 2nd of 1968. So 52 years later, on that day, he passed away. I'm looking online at people who knew him and sharing stories. I saw one that said that he was not removed from a game in 1968 as a pitcher. He was only replaced as a pinch hitter. I haven't verified that, but it's believable, and if so, that's absolutely crazy. I mean, that's crazy by 2020 standards for a pitcher, but it's still crazy for 1968 standards. And I saw one story where Gibson is pitching and Tim McCarver is the catcher, and it's just some game, and it's late in this game, tight game. It's a tense moment, and Tim McCarver wants to go out and talk to Gibson. Well, Gibson must have been frustrated because McCarver makes it halfway to the mound. Gibson sees him and just kind of sneers back at him and says, "The only thing you know about pitching is that you can't hit it. Get back behind the plate." McCarver just kind of stops him. Okay. What else is he going to do? I get a kick out of that story, personally. I think it's unquestionable that Bob Gibson is the best pitcher in St. Louis Cardinals history. He's also the fiercest competitor, maybe in the history of baseball. He never tried to hurt anybody, throw it at anybody, anything like that, but he was going to throw inside because he wanted control of the outer half of the plate. And if that meant that the pitch hit you, he was fine with it as long as he had control of the plate. That was his approach. So our thoughts and prayers are with the Gibson family, and may he rest in peace.